Welcome back to our research-focused YouTube channel. Today, we have an important and intriguing research topic to discuss: foreign aid and governance in developing countries, examining the link between donor assistance and corruption. In this video, we'll delve into the significance of this research, the key chapters of a research paper, and provide examples and guidance for each section. So, let's dive in. Importance of the research topic. The research topic: foreign aid and governance in developing countries. Examining the link between donor assistance and corruption is of paramount importance as it addresses critical issues of global development, transparency, and accountability. Understanding how foreign aid impacts governance and corruption in recipient nations is essential for shaping effective policies, fostering sustainable development, and improving the lives of millions in the developing world. Real-world examples. Haiti and the Petro-Carib scandal. In Haiti, a country heavily reliant on foreign aid, the Petro-Carib scandal unfolded. Haiti received substantial oil subsidies from Venezuela through the Petro-Carib program. However, allegations of corruption and mismanagement of these funds led to widespread protests. This case exemplifies how foreign aid can be susceptible to corruption within recipient countries, highlighting the need for a comprehensive examination of the aid-corruption nexus. Uganda's anti-corruption efforts and aid impact. Uganda has been a recipient of foreign aid for years, and it has also grappled with high levels of corruption. The Ugandan government initiated anti-corruption programs with support from donors. Research on this case could analyze the effectiveness of foreign aid in promoting good governance and reducing corruption in Uganda, shedding light on the complexities of aid impact in different contexts. Chapter 1: Introduction. Chapter 1 is the foundation of your research paper. It sets the stage for the entire study. Chapter 1 of a research paper typically includes the research problem, which defines the central issue under investigation, and the research significance, which highlights the importance of addressing this problem. Additionally, it may introduce the research questions, objectives, and rationale, providing a comprehensive overview of the study's context and purpose. Research problem. The research problem is the central issue your study aims to address. For example, our research problem could be the relationship between foreign aid and corruption in developing countries. Research significance. Research significance explains why your study matters. In our case, it could be, understanding this link is crucial for international policymakers to allocate aid effectively and promote good governance. Research questions. Research questions guide your investigation. Here are 3 sample questions. To what extent does foreign aid impact corruption levels in recipient countries? Are there variations in the impact of aid on governance across different types of aid donors? What mechanisms mediate the relationship between foreign aid and corruption? Research objectives. Research objectives outline what you aim to achieve. Here are 3 sample objectives. To assess the correlation between foreign aid inflows and corruption indices in developing nations. To analyze the role of governance mechanisms in moderating the aid-corruption relationship. To recommend evidence-based policy strategies to mitigate corruption in aid-dependent countries. Research rationale. The rationale explains why your research is necessary. For instance, this study is justified by the need to provide empirical evidence for aid-related policy decisions and promote transparency and accountability in donor-recipient relationships. Chapter 2: Literature review. Chapter 2, the literature review, is where you analyze existing research and theories related to your topic. Chapter 2, the literature review, encompasses an extensive analysis of existing scholarly literature related to the research topic. It typically includes subtopics, theories, models, and a discussion of the literature gap, offering readers a comprehensive understanding of the academic landscape and the gaps in knowledge that the current research seeks to address. Subtopics. Suitable subtopics for our research might include the history of foreign aid in developing countries, corruption as a governance challenge, theoretical frameworks for studying aid and corruption, theories and models. Some theories, models to consider are: principal agent theory explains how donors monitor recipients. Dependency theory addresses the power dynamics in aid relationships. The World Bank's Governance Matters framework measures governance indicators. Literature gap. Identifying a literature gap is crucial. For example, you might find that while many studies discuss the impact of aid on governance, few delve into the moderating factors that influence this relationship. Chapter 3 Methodology. Chapter 3, the methodology, outlines how you'll conduct your research. Chapter 3, the methodology chapter, outlines the research's approach and design, including the chosen research philosophy, strategy, and data analysis methods. It also covers ethical considerations, limitations, and delimitations, providing a detailed blueprint of how the study will be conducted and the framework for data collection and analysis. Conceptual framework. A suitable conceptual framework could include 3 independent variables like foreign aid amount, governance mechanisms, and economic development, with corruption levels as the dependent variable. Research philosophy. For this research, a pragmatic research philosophy that combines positivism and interpretivism might work well. Research approach. Consider an inductive approach to build theories based on observations. Research strategy. A mixed methods research strategy, combining qualitative and quantitative data, could provide a comprehensive understanding. Data analysis. Choose quantitative methods for numerical data, like regression analysis. For qualitative data, thematic analysis is suitable. Ethical considerations. Ethical considerations are crucial. For instance, obtaining informed consent from interviewees and protecting their anonymity is vital. Limitations and delimitations. Acknowledge limitations such as sample size constraints, data availability, and potential biases in your research. Chapter 4 Data Analysis. Chapter 4 focuses on data analysis, based on the recommendations from Chapter 3. Chapter 4, the Data Analysis chapter, presents the results of the research based on the methodology outlined in Chapter 3. It includes the quantitative or qualitative analysis of data, the interpretation of findings, and their alignment with the research objectives, helping readers understand the empirical evidence and insights derived from the study. Quantitative analysis. In a quantitative study, analyze data using statistical tools. Ensure your sample size is statistically significant, say, at least 300 survey responses. Qualitative analysis. In qualitative analysis, identify themes from interviews or content analysis. A sample size of 15-20 interviews is typical. CHPATER 5 Conclusion. Chapter 5, the conclusion, summarizes your findings and their implications. In addition to summarizing findings and their implications, Chapter 5 often provides a synthesis of the key takeaways from the study and their relevance in addressing the research problem. It may also suggest avenues for further research based on the conclusions drawn, contributing to the ongoing discourse in the field. Chapter 6 Recommendations. Chapter 6, the recommendations, suggests practical actions based on your research. First recommendation would be, donors should establish transparent monitoring to ensure aid is used effectively. Second recommendation would be, provide technical assistance to enhance recipient nations' governance and anti-corruption capabilities. Third recommendation would be, support local organizations to monitor aid and promote transparency in recipient countries. Suggestions for future research. As for future research, you might explore the long-term effects of aid on governance, comparative studies of aid impact in different regions, the role of civil society in monitoring aid use. That concludes our discussion on the research structure for foreign aid and governance in developing countries. We hope you found this video helpful in understanding the importance of each research chapter and how to draft them effectively. If you have any questions or need further guidance, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more research-related content.